Right. When I came up with the idea of talking about this, I have to say, I kind of shook my head in disbelief. We were even going to approach this subject. We are talking about Easter decorations at home, and it's all because for a lot of families, because they couldn't get together at Christmas, this is going to be the next big holiday, and because of that, they want to celebrate it by decorating their house accordingly. I was like, well, come on, this is ridiculous. However, Faye Butterworth, who is from Butterworth Interiors in Cheadle, has just sent me through a whole load of pictures of what you can do in your house this Easter. I am now officially a convert. Afternoon, Faye.
Hi, Phil. How are you?
I'm good. I now want to decorate my house for Easter. Oh, my goodness. I didn't realise there were such great things out there.
Do you honestly not decorate your house at Easter?
I've never even heard of it up until now.
Not even your Easter table?
No.
Phil, I'm shocked.
I feel as if I've missed out 53 years of not celebrating, embracing and decorating Easter.
Oh my God, you can do so much. There's so many fab ideas. I know yesterday you were talking, weren't you, about Easter trees? So, do you know where they originally come from?
No, again, funny enough, I'd not even seen one till you sent through that picture earlier. I couldn't imagine it in my mind, but actually they're quite beautiful, aren't they? Where are they from?
Well, you can have lots of different ideas. So originally it was a German tradition where you decorated a small tree for Easter with like Easter egg ornaments and things like that. But the weird thing is, it's quite mysterious because nobody knows where the story or where the origin or how it became. But it wasn't originally a German tradition, which is then sort of spread around the globe. So we've done a bit of a twist on it. So you can have like little faux trees indoors and you pop some little plastic eggs on, things like that. You can even just go in the garden, get the kids to get some twigs, pop them in a pot, and the kids like make the little crafts of the little Easter eggs with some little decorations on, stuff like that. One of my favourites is, though, because you do know I'm a bit of a fan for Christmas, is get your old Christmas tree out and decorate your tree.
So what sort of things would you put on it? What would you put on a decorated Easter tree?
Oh, my God, you can stuff it. Everybody's got those Easter little headbands, haven't they, with the bunny ears?
Okay.
Loads of those, shove them in the tree, soft toys, eggs, just put some flowers in, just all Easter anything you want, just throw it in, even some faux little carrots. You can put what you want on it. Just go, if you really want to go wild, then get your Christmas tree out, definitely.
If I was listening to this at home, I'd be like, okay, these two are completely mad, but I've got the picture in front of me. It looks amazing.
Doesn't it look amazing? We're going to put a journal up about it so people can actually see these things as well. But one of my favourite things, I love this actually, in the garden, because the tradition comes from originally an outdoor tree. Everybody will have a little tree or a shrub or something in their garden, and most people do an Easter egg hunt with children.
Yeah.
And obviously with the pandemic, we're doing that more at home with the last 2 years now. So if you have a little shrub or even a little mini tree, get the kids to make like loads of little eggs and bits and pieces, dress your tree outside, and it's a good finishing point for your Easter egg hunt as well.
Ah, clever. I have to say, I love the indoor decorated tree. What have you used for that? What is the tree? Because I can see that obviously you've got the sort of painted eggs and things hanging off. But how do you get the tree? What is it?
It's a Christmas tree. All it is, very simple. It's that particular one is a little frosted Christmas tree.
Gosh.
But because when you stuff it full of everything, whatever you want, you actually hide. Even if you've got a green tree, not a problem. Just cover it all with feather boas and so that symbolises the little chicks and things like that. Just absolutely cover your tree with everything you want. Job done.
I love it. Now, there's lots of other things that you can do as well, aren't there? I mean, if you just want to keep it a little simpler, let's say, you can just get a nice basket, can't you, and fill that with Easter stuff.
Oh, you can do so much. I mean, one lovely little idea is we've all got lanterns, whether we've got a lantern in the garden, lantern in the house, somebody's got a lantern somewhere. So if you just want to make a little decoration with the kids or just yourself or, whatever, just to pop in your windowsill, if you get a little lantern, put some little raffia or some twigs in the bottom, make a little basket, pop some eggs in, a little tea light candle, you've got like a little egg nesting box, which is gorgeous with your candle in the evening. So that's really simple. Another really simple idea, chopping board, a little wooden one or a little piece of wood out of, some people have bits of wood hanging around somewhere. You get your once you've had your eggs, cracked your eggs, keep the shells, pop in a little yellow tea light candle in them, and then pop them on the little wooden tray with some twigs around, some little fresh flowers, some feathers, make it a little natural tea light display for the table. And you can then move it anywhere. You could pop it on your coffee table, on your windowsill, anywhere. So you can go very small or completely crazy.
Because you were talking earlier, weren't you, about decorating your table? So what would you do traditionally for like an Easter Sunday table, for instance?
Well, me personally, I've got a really cute blush tablecloth with little tiny silver bunnies on them, and I've got a runner down the middle. And I put down there, I've got a little mini Easter egg tree on there. I've got hand-painted eggs. I've got little bunnies and carrots. So I just do that all down the centre of the table, and it's just lovely. And it brightens you up because it's all pastel palette, and it just, you know, the sun's out and it just brings spring in, and it's really nice if you've got, all the shops are selling them as well, you know, the little mini daffodils in the pots, put a couple of those on the table. It's so simple and it takes minutes really to throw together.
I have to say that is the only thing that I do. We regularly buy these, you know, these little bunches of daffodils for £1 that then suddenly come into, actually, if you leave them a little bit too long, smell a bit wee. You want to get rid of them before they smell that. It's not a great smell in the house.
No, I agree with you on that one, actually.
Yes, blame the dog. We do. Yeah. But that's about it. But, I mean, there is so much you could do. Can I say my favourite thing, and I presume you make these, I don't know if you can buy them, are your painted eggs. You've got ninja eggs, minion eggs, and emoji eggs are just genius.
I just love them. I think they're absolutely fantastic. All the kids, I mean, that's one of the big things that most families do is you get your eggs and you paint them for the kids, you know, and typically you sort of just get your paint pots out or whatever, and they just do them in different things. But make something of them. Make them into little mini people. And I've got some designs there for little minion eggs, some little ninja eggs. The emoji ones are my favourite. And if you actually just keep your egg box and have that open on the side and paint all your eggs up with all the little faces, it's just fun. And it's a talking point, and it's just, you know, really simple to do. You can turn them into like little chicks with little feathers on the top and a bit of greenery and leave them on the side. So there's loads of bits and pieces you can do. The cake decorating items as well are really useful. You know, you get the little flowers you can stick on with some icing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you can use that. So there's lots of different ways you can do them. Some people go crazy and actually gold leaf and marble eggs now and all sorts. I saw some really fantastic cosmic eggs the other day, and I thought, wow, doing a lapis lazuli design on that, it would be very time consuming. I like quick and simple and fun. Do
you know, you're taking me back to school now, Faye. Do you remember that thing where you used to put a pinprick in an egg at the top and the bottom, and then you used to blow out the contents?
Yes.
And there would always be somebody that would suck rather than blow, and that would be a bit unfortunate. And then, of course, you'd be left with the eggshell, and then you start to paint and decorate it. Great fun.
I know, it's great. Do you know what? And it's such an easy thing to do. And those, you can then hang them as well, pop some ribbon through, but you do need like a straw to put it through, to tie your ribbon to direct through. And those you can use, or even just glue a little bit of ribbon on the top of one. You can use those on your Easter trees then as well. So you can have an emoji Easter egg tree. You've got me thinking now.
I love it. I love it. This is great. You say you've written a blog about this, Faye?
Yeah, it'll be going on the site tomorrow after our interview. So I thought I'd write a nice little blog for the BBC listeners so they can actually visualise some of this, and it gives them a little bit of time before the weekend and some ideas to do with the family.
Okay, give us the details. Where can you find that?
You will find that on our website, which is www.butterworth-interiors.co.uk. And as you scroll down, there's a section called The Journal, which is where we do lots of tips and tricks of the trade for interior design and things like this, etc. So the blog will be on there. It will be BBC Radio Manchester Easter.
Fabulous, right. Lots of pictures, lots of content, lots of ideas. Right, and do you know, I managed to get through that without one